Okay, let's cut through all the BS and go straight into today's video on how Korean manhwa, or webtoons, is squeezing its way into the anime industry, trying to take on a bigger piece of pie from traditional Japanese manga, grabbing our attentions by the balls, eyeballs, and getting more anime adaptations. I want to share how I first came across webtoons, what I'm currently reading, and which series you should definitely check it out, so stay tuned for that. First course of action is to obviously differentiate what is manga versus manhwa. Tomato, tomato, both means the same. Manga is the general Japanese term for comics, while manhwa is its Korean counterpart. Alright, class, brief history lesson.
Fuck this shit, I'm out, no thanks.
Korean manhwa dates back to the early 20th century, heavily influenced by Japanese manga art style. It served as a form of cultural and political resistance against Japanese oppression. After Korea's independence, Korean artists began to create their own distinct Korean stories and characters. But what truly transformed manhwa industry is the advancements of digital technology, where digital platforms such as Naver Webtoons and Kakao Webtoon allowing artists to post their own manhwa online and reach a wider audience. With the growing interest for Korean entertainment globally, manhwa has been consistently used as a source for live-action adaptation in Korean drama, giving us a lot of binge-worthy shows such as What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, True Beauty, Sweet Home, Hellbound, Backstreet Rookie, Itaewon Class, and now making its way into the anime industry. It's pretty easy to identify manhwa from manga if you have been reading for a bit, but the following are some of their major differences. Manhwa is colored, manga is not. That's it, moving on. Manhwa play to its strengths as readers have to scroll down the panels. It's great at capturing motions in action scenes as the colored page really pops. And manga tends to have a more detailed background and line work. Epic stands too short to make up for the lack of colors. The main distribution of manhwa is online. Artists get paid through ads on website, while manga still heavily rely on physical print, hence making full-colored pages impossible. Focusing on physical print also makes manga a less enjoyable online experience compared to manhwa, as letters tend to be too small, requires constant zooming in and out. It's probably due to my lack of research and knowledge in manhwa, but all I see is a lot of repeating stuff. Isekai, overpowered main characters, same setting and story. There's not a lot of unique ideas that came out from manhwa. On the other hand, I have 5 fingers. Wait, no, wait. Sorry, I just wanted to try that out, but I have no friends. Manga, to me, are more of a classic time-proof medium. Looking back to manga like Vagabond, Akira, anything by Naoki Urasawa, it just hits different. Man, how far have we come? Back in my days, if you are into anything that's not mainstream, you better hide it well. Manga, anime, K-drama, K-pop, if you got found out that you are into any of that, there goes your social standing. Now, everyone is rocking it as a badge of honor, a part of their identity, as appreciation for this medium grows. And you know what? I'm here for it. As long as we keep it in check, you know? NANI? Moderation is key. My first webtoon is probably Dice, the cube that changes everything. Don't quite remember how I came across it, but I guess it would be something like how our ancestor first discovered fire. Ooh, colored manga, standing out from all the black and white pages. The story follows Dong Tae, a timid boy with bottom of the barrel rankings on every aspect of his life. The story unfolds when he came across a mysterious dice that can transform anything about you, letting you re-roll all your initial stats. Back in 2013, the colored pages, the fluid art style just pops. Blew my mind on this newfound favorite of mine at the time. As I fall deeper into this rabbit hole of Korean manhwa, or webtoons, I realized that most of them are ass. No, not that ass. I mean literally ass. So after a long, soul-searching journey, these are some of the manhwa I'm currently reading. Let's start with the one that I feel is the most controversial. The beginning after the end is basically Mushoku Tensei. I started reading it after the first few chapters on the day I found out about this webtoon, and only pick it back up again as I was researching for this video, an excuse that I often use to procrastinate on the more important things in my life. House chores stacked up to the brim. You know what? I need to do some research for a video. Have work tomorrow at 7 a.m. I guess I'll do some research before sleep. It's 3 a.m. in the blink of an eye. Supposed to go out and meet some friends. Being the introverted piece of that I am, I guess I'll do some research instead. Life is not exactly going too well. After 100 more chapters into the beginning after the end, I still stand by how it is basically Mushoku Tensei. Or to put it in a better way, heavily influenced by it. The plot progressions and character design is awfully similar, with just a few tweaks here and there, slowly diverging into its own story, but either way, the isekai trash in me just can't stop reading it. I would say it is one of my guilty pleasure. I'm a big fan of Mushoku Tensei, the only light novel that I've ever read. Finished the light novel even before the anime came out. I was so invested in the world building, yet I can't stop reading the beginning after the end. It is what it is. If you have no idea what Mushoku Tensei is, I know I'm not showing my face, but imagine a 20-something handsome lad shaking his head and judging you in disgust and disappointment. Hey. Next up is Solo Leveling. I mean, I finished it already, but I have to, you know? I'll keep this short because there is a high chance that this is the series that brought you into Korean webtoon, given its insane popularity. Comment down below which is your gateway drug into this medium. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I love you, champ. If you're into an overpowered main character, Kirito 2.0 with awesome artwork, check it out, you won't regret it. I'm seeing a pattern here. This genre of overpowered protagonists, fantasy, leveling up system is all that I'm reading. Man, I thought I have a more exquisite taste than this. The Root of All Evil, Sword Art Online from 2012. Single-handedly making this genre explode into the mainstream, and there is no going back. Alright, next. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, quick fire style to save some time because I'm reading a lot of webtoons right now, and these are the one that I can remember. This is a story about E.G. Yu, who lost his parents in a plane crash and got stranded in a foreign land, lost his memory, forced to become a child mercenary with a harsh training just to stay alive. He returns home 10 years later after regaining part of his memory, realizing he still has a sister and grandpa back in Korea. Same old overpowered protagonist, going back to school, walloping anyone in his way, and there threaten his family. It's the same pattern in a different setting. If you like it, you will like it. An evolution to isekai, the regression genre is huge in Korean webtoon. It let us relive our lives, all those late night what if thoughts, mid-shower comeback for an argument that happened in the afternoon. This is one of those. Deseo Aman, our protagonist, is one of the 6 remaining survivors of mankind after failing to save the world from ending. Is returned to the past 13 years ago where he reunited with his friends and got a second chance to prepare, to change the past and save the world, yada yada yada. Just found out that it got an anime adaptation earlier this year. I have no idea. This is how you can tell that I prefer manga, or manhwa in this case, over anime. Another one of the regression manhwa, same but different. The main character is a great assassin for the Baskerville clan, met his end after getting betrayed by his own clan, and unexpected opportunity came across him as he was regressed back in time to when he was a baby.
Oh shit, here we go again.
A newer series by Redice Studio. If you like it, you will like it. This is so cringe, so stupid, but funny at the same time. My fingers curled up so bad every time I read it. The main character is a piece of work. the embodiment of all things not to do as a whip, but magically got transferred into a fantasy world and somehow making it works over there. In the story, we accompany the protagonist in a journey of self-growth. I'm still pretty new into the series, so I'm excited to read more. This is one of my earlier webtoon finds. I love the art style. Everyone is so pretty, I mean just look at them shoes. You can appreciate the Koreans' fashion and beauty standards, the importance of looks as well as the dark side of it. The story is about an ugly boy discovering an ability to switch body into another handsome body, tackle different social issues in Korea such as school bullying, youth gangs, teenage runaway, and much more. It is a action drama series with some mystery and cool martial art mix in it. I highly recommend it. If Korean authorities actually view this as a vital piece of cultural identity, allocating funds to invest in training, talents, equipment, treating manhwa like how manga is treated in Japan, then Korean webtoon might actually get a lot better in the near future. According to The Economist, global webtoons market actually grew bigger than the manga print market. Do you see what is actually happening with all these cultural exports? The Korean are really close to a cultural victory. Send it. Ah shit, wrong one. Civ 6 reference if anyone's wondering. Jokes aside, for us readers, I see it as only a plus as more competition equals more quality. My only wish is that one day we can be as loud as the K-pop fans.